Once you set up an aquarium, ongoing maintenance becomes essential. Whether it's weekly, monthly, or even less frequently, regular care is the key to keeping your aquarium looking as pristine as the day you set it up. This not only maintains its beauty, but also ensures the health and happiness of your fish, shrimp, and other inhabitants. In this episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, I'm going to share with you 5 tips you can easily start implementing when maintaining your aquarium. Let's start the timer. First, before you start cleaning your aquarium, wash your hands and arms. This will prevent any contaminants like creams or medications from entering the water, which is especially important because shrimp, for example, are sensitive to these chemicals. If you accidentally introduce a contaminant and notice your shrimp or fish swimming erratically, perform a water change immediately to remove as much of the contaminant as possible. Second, when scooping out floating plants, use a comb, hair pick, or even a glass jar, depending on the size of the plants. Using a net carries the risk of accidentally scooping up a nano fish or shrimp without realizing it. I've made this mistake twice, which is why I now use a glass jar or hairpick. The glass jar in particular allows me to see if I've accidentally scooped up anything so I can easily return it to the aquarium. Third, when using a glass scraper to remove algae from your aquarium glass, it's best to scrape in an up and down motion. This will make it easier to track where you've already scraped. Avoid dragging the blade in different directions as this can easily scratch the glass. Additionally, do not use a scraper on an aquarium with acrylic walls as it will definitely leave scratch marks. Fourth, when siphoning water out of your aquarium, make sure it goes into a bucket rather than down the drain. This way, if you accidentally suck up a nano fish or shrimp, you won't end up harming it. Siphoning into a bucket allows you to easily return any fish or shrimp to your aquarium, and you can also use the water to clean sponges and other media from your filter. It's best to use a white bucket, as this will make it easier to spot anything you accidentally siphon up. To avoid siphoning any fish or shrimp, place fine netting or filter foam over the intake tube. This way, you'll only siphon out the water along with any fine debris particles. Finally, fifth, when performing water changes and cleaning your filter, it's best to alternate between the two. 1 week do a water change and the following week clean the filter. This approach helps maintain the beneficial bacteria population in your aquarium. If you use a double sponge filter in your aquarium, alternate cleaning each sponge for the same reason. Additionally, in a shrimp-only tank, this ensures your shrimp always have one filter to graze on. So tell me, which of these 5 tips do you already use, and which ones are you looking forward to implementing? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'm Andy, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next Tuesday.